and hello everyone. My name is TS Dr. John Ling from Department of Electronic Engineering, Faculty of Electrical and Electronic Engineering, UTHM. So today I will teach you on power series method. At the end of this topic, you will be able to solve first order ODE using power series method.
Now, we are going to learn about the important technique used to solve the differential equations. Do you know what is power series method? Let me tell you. Power series method is a technique to find the solution for certain differential equations. So by assuming a solution in the form of power series, substitute it in the equation and then solving for the coefficient of the series. Here is more detail about the explanation. The general form of the power series is the summation m from equal to 0 to infinity am x power of m equal to a0 x power of 0 plus a1 x power of 1 plus a2 x power of 2 plus a3 x power of 3 and so on, where these a0, a1 and a2 are the constant. These are some important representation of function of power series. For example, you have exponent power of x, so you will get 1 plus x divided by 1 factorial plus x power of 2 divided by 2 factorial and so on. And other than that, you have the sine x, cos x, sinh x, cos x, and ln x. You can based on or refer to this table for related questions. So this is the working step in solving the first order ODE by power series method without using recurrent reactions. So first of all, you must know this kind of differential equation, y. So it's fixed for every question, it's fixed. Okay, so first of all, after you get y prime. Then you substitute the y and y prime into a differential equations. Okay, differential equation is given by the questions. So what you need to do is you have y and y prime. So as long as the y is fixed, okay, fixed value, so y prime also almost the same. Then what you need to do is you substitute this y and y prime into the differential equations and expand the series, collect the same power of x. So this means you need to know what is, okay, if you have x power of 2, so collect all the x power of 2. Then equating the coefficients. So you compare the coefficients, okay, x, so for example, x power of 2, and then you compare left and right. Then finally, write down the series solutions. Yes, I'm going to show you an example that is solve y prime equal to 2xy. Okay, so there are a few steps to solve these questions. Okay, so first of all is to obtain y prime. This means that you need to, from the y, you need to get the y prime. So what is the y? Y equal to the summation m equal to 0 from infinity am x power of m equal to a0 plus a1 x plus a2 x power of 2 plus a3 x power of 3 plus a4 x power of 4 and so on. So this y is already mentioned in the power series formula. And then you need to differentiate this y to get y prime. So y prime, you differentiate this one, you will get m starting from 0 to infinity, m a x power of m minus 1. Okay, you differentiate the x power of m, you get from ma x power of m minus 1. So the equivalent to, okay, when m equal to 0, you will get 0. So we will start with m equal to 1. So a1 plus 2a2x plus, okay, when a equal to 3, you got 3a3 x power of 2. When m equal to 4, so you have 4a4 x power of 3 plus when m equal to 5, you got 5a 5 x power of 4 plus so on. Okay, then you substitute the power series. of this y and y prime into the y prime equal to 2xy. You follow the question. Okay, you substitute the y and y prime. Okay, so your y is a1 plus 2a2x plus 3a3. So this is your y. Then plus then equal to, this is the y prime. Okay, y prime equal to 2xy. So you got 2xy. Your y is a0 plus a1x plus a2x squared plus a3x power of 3 plus a4x power of 4 plus a5x power of 5. Okay, then plus so on. So you finish the step 1. Okay, then we continue with step 2. Step 2 is to expand, right? Expand the series and collect the same power of x. Okay, this means that these two you need to expand. Okay, so I write it again. So you get a1 plus 2a2. So this is all the same. Y prime same. Then equivalent to, okay, this 2x you multiply with a0. So you got 2a0x. And then 2x multiply with a1x. So you got 2a1x squared plus, and then multiply with this one. You got 2a2x power of 3 plus 2a3x power of 4 and so on. Okay, so step 2 is done. Then we continue with step 3. Step 3 is equating the coefficients of each power of x. So this means that if we look at here, we have x power of 0. Okay, x power of 0, x power of 1, x power of 2, x power of 3. So we will equating this kind of coefficients. So first of all, we equating the x power of 0 first. Which one is x power of 0? Let me highlight. X power of 0 is this one. Okay, left hand side is a1. Right hand side, you don't have anything for x power of 0. So what you need to do is you just write down a1 from the left hand side is a1, but at the right hand side you have nothing, so you put 0. Then next we equating the x power of 1. Okay, which one is x power of 1? Then I highlight again. Okay, x power of 1, this one is x power of 1. This one also x power of 1. Okay, so we can write down the answer. Okay, so x power of 1, left hand side we have 2x2. At the right hand side we have 2a0. So if I simplify, that will be a0, a2 equal to a0. Okay, we continue again to find x power of 2. Okay, I highlight again. X power of 2, this one, oops, highlight okay, x power of 2. This is x power of 2. This one also x power of 2. So based on this one, I would say left hand side is 3a3. And then right hand side is 2a1. So a1 A1 equal to 0. This means that A3 equal to 3A3 equal to 2A1. When A1 equal to 0, so everything will be 0. Okay, then we continue with equating x power of 3. Okay, x power of 3, this one and this one. Okay, when you equating x power of 3, what do you have? At the left hand side, you have 4A4. At the right hand side, you have 2A2. So A4 equal to A2 over 2 because you can cancel out 2 or over 2A2 over 4. So you simplify, you get A2 over 2. So A2 is what? A2 equal to A0. So you can substitute A2 with A0 over 2. Okay, now you want to equating for x power of 4. X power of 4, this one and this one. So x power of 4, and at the left hand side, I have 5A5. At the right hand side, I have 2A3. So A3, you look at the A3 is 0. So definitely A5 also equal to 0. Okay, then we equating the x power of 5. Let's see what we have. Okay, x power of 5. Okay, I should choose a different color. Let me see this one. Purple. Okay, x power of 5. And at the left hand side, also x power of 5. Okay, so x power of 5, left hand side, I have 6A6. At the right hand side, I have 2A4. So what is A4? A4 is A0 over 2. So what I can do is I simplify the A6 first. That will be 2A4 over 6. So I can simplify, I get A4 over 3. So A4 over 3, I can replace or substitute the A4 with the value half. Okay, A0 over 2. So A0 over 2, I multiply with the 3 here, and up I get A0 over 6. So this is my uh, coefficients for x power of 0 until x power of 5. So normally I will do until about 5 or 6. This means that starting from x power of 0 until x power of 5. Okay. So let's continue with the next step. That is the step number 4. Write down the series solution. So y equal to the summation. So this one I copy back the y equations. So a0 plus a1x plus a2 x power of 2 plus a3 x power of 3, then plus a4 x power of 4. Okay, that's why I copy back the same equation as before. So I can substitute in. Okay, I substitute in the value of that I find out just now, such as A0, and not A0, I would say A1, A2, A3, A4, A5, and A6. So A0 remain 0, remain A0. A1, what is the value? A1 is 0, right? Okay, A1 is 0. So you substitute A1 with 0, then X plus A2 is A0, then A3 is 0. Okay, then plus A4. A4, what do you get? A0 over 2. A0 over 2, x power of 4. Then A5, 0. Then A6, is A0 over 6 x power of 6. Okay. Alright, then we can simplify it. We can take out the A0. So we can simplify the equation. The y equal to A0. Since everyone have the A0, so I can take out. So those can cancel out. You can cancel out. This one is you get 0, 0, 0. So all this don't have. So we just collect the remaining value. So A0 you have 1 plus x squared plus a. This one is 1 over 2. 1 over 2 x power of 4 plus 1 over 6 x power of 6 plus blah blah blah. Okay, so this will equivalent to A0, 1 plus x squared plus, okay, this one if I want to convert to the factorial, I can have 2 factorial. So 2 factorial means if I have 2 factorials means 2 times 1. If I have 3 factorial, that will be 3 times 2 times 1. So 4 factorial, this means 4 times 3 times 2 times 1. Okay? So this is x power 4 plus, if 6, that will be 3 factorial, because 3, you get 3 times 2 times 1. Okay? In case you if you can do up to here, I will be very happy. Okay, that is good enough to stop here. Okay, so that's all for this example. All right. Okay, after listen to my lecture, now this is the exercise time. So please do this question, question 1A. Good luck. Thank you for your watching. If you want to know more, please stay tuned. Bye.